Hello again, YouTubers. So, I've made another lightsaber. I've got a habit of building these things lately. I've got more supplies lying around and I plan on making more. This is a bit like my last lightsaber I made, so this one does have a core as well. I'll get to that in just a second. It's primarily made out of chrome tubing, aluminium tubing, which is cut, recessed with the leather handle inside. These are feet off of an old CD player. So I took the feet off of them because they're actually metallic to make the pummel, which is really nice. It's got some brass components in there. Tiny little Alco type switch I rescued from another CD player. The switch itself is kind of reminiscent of the bubble strip you'd get off of Luke's lightsaber. It's along the same lineage, but not exactly the same. There's a few little weird parts that I've managed to find in some old cameras from the 1950s, 60s, 70s. You know, you can buy them for a few pounds at like second-hand stores. As soon as you start taking those things apart, you get these really beautiful little parts inside them, these wonderful tiny little machine screws that I've used all over this thing, and very strange little couplings and all kinds of bits and bobs that just kind of really, you can't really picture or put your finger on where it come from, but you know it exists in the universe somewhere. So they're really great for parts like this. Now with this one, is I put a little switch on here, so we've got a little switch. Yes, it's a very obvious switch, but I'm kind of using that and sort of thought like you turn the switch on first, just to sort of pre-start the lightsaber, and then this one you'd use the thumb switch, fire it up, and then you get your emitter and your blade coming out. So this is kind of like, I don't know, a test mode, I guess you could say, because this is based on like a used lightsaber. You can see the scorch marks from the exhaust vent here around the front. It's all kind of patinaed. I used a blow lamp just to burn it off a little bit to make it look like this one's actually been used rather than a pristine shelf model. Now, this one does come apart like the other ones. So, inside, we've got the core. Turn it off. Again, these are all parts scavenged from various bits and bobs. There's a little crystal at the end there. That's part of the final emitter. And way down inside, there's also another green crystal, just backed up by an LED light. It's as simple as that. Backing plate. I kind of like this one. It took a long time. All these tiny little bits and bobs, components, all sort of put in there by hand. Can't really bring it out in detail. I'll take some detailed photographs and stick it on Instagram, so you can follow that on Craig's Prop Shop. There we go. There we are. There's working. So yeah, and obviously you've got the other part, the emitter end. Again, little tiny parts off of cameras. Wonderful little pieces. That's actually part of a lens off of a camera. If I twist it all the way around, you might just be able to see a number in there, number 11. So you can see that's obviously for the focal length of the camera. Again, just in there, there's another number. So it's kind of reigning true to what they used in the original lightsabers, I suppose you could say. But yeah, that's it. Another lightsaber to the collection. Again, all handmade. No special tools. Scavenged parts. Anything I can find. You'd be amazed what you can make with junk.